What is Hatchin' Tug Peeps? Old Man Top coming at you today with our Week 7 matchup of the UAPB, the United Association of Peanut Butter Battlers. And I apologize for the lateness of this video. I've had to record it about 1,000 times, and every time I try and upload it and schedule it, it never goes. We're hoping it works this time, though, so I apologize to my opponent, who is Mr. Crimson A, the coach of the OKC Thudurus. And the team we brought, we are going to do a team builder. I apologize, just because of the lateness of this video. I just really want to get it out. But we have Soykun, Jirachi, Yon Mega, Mega Alteriazul, Torkoal, and Jirachi. No, that's not Jirachi. That is Jolteon versus Zygarde Snack, the Tapu Koko, the Quillfish, who is one of my low-key favorite Pokemon, the Greninja, the Mew, and Arcanine. So we got a pretty solid team. We prepped really hard for the Snack. Something that we didn't prep really hard for was Tapu Koko. So let's hope that doesn't go back to bite us, and let us dive right into this matchup. Looking at his team. Oh, we forgot to turn the music off again. I hate that. We lead with Jirachi, because even if he leads with Zygarde, odds are he's going to switch out because he isn't going to want to eat a Hidden Power Ice first turn, which we are packing. Like I said, we prepped for this thing really hard. So he is going to stay in and eat the Hidden Power Ice. We are going to take the Earth Power and survive. And I was just like, okay, it's not 1,000 arrows, and he's Special Snack. Everything we prepped for was Physical Snake. And he's not. It's just like, what? So, I mean, another Hidden Power Ice will take him out. Should have gotten cheeky on the turn here. Oh, crap, I don't remember what our item is. I don't think we're Specs. It would have just been every bit as easy for us to Shadow Ball that turn if we're packing a Shadow Ball, which I really think we would because of the Mew. We're just going to Volt Switch here. Surprisingly, I don't know why. Because he wasn't going to bring Snack back in. We bring in Little Shoddy. He's going to Will-O-Wisp us, and that is no bueno. But that is okay. I believe we are a special variant this week. And we are. There's the Shadow Ball, and we crit kill that Mew, and that mattered. We are max special attack. I can't remember if we're modest or timid, but that mattered 100%. I don't think we had a chance to kill without it, because that was bulk Mew. We are burnt, which is sad face, but he's going to bring Greninja in. Dark Pulse is going to do a ton to us, and it does a ton. We get off Thunderbolt, and it isn't enough to kill, which is sad face. But because Thunderbolt has a, 10% chance to kill, with our Serene Grace, that makes it a 20% chance to kill, and we get the Paralysis. We are going to go down to the Burn, which is sad face, but Serene Grace has neutered what would have otherwise been a top-tier threat to the team. Unfortunately, it was at the cost of Jirachi, who for another week gets a kill. Go Jirachi. We go into Happy Birthday. He's going to switch out into Snack. We go for the Thunderbolt because, you know, we're stupid. Any other move at that point probably would have killed this Zygarde and that stinking Greninja. I mean, a Shadow Ball at that range would have killed. Guaranteed. No questions asked. I mean, unless this isn't the week we're carrying the Shadow Ball, I don't know why we didn't go for that. I mean, at that range, Hidden Power Ice probably would have killed. But, you know, we're just playing dumb because that's how we roll. We're going to switch it up, go for the HP Ice. That still does a sizable chunk. And here I realize, in my infinite wisdom, I didn't check my set before I clicked an attack. I was expecting a speed tie and hoping it would roll in our favor. And here I come to realize we had enough speed to not speed tie this. We were a modest set, and I think we had enough speed to outspeed Greninja. And that killed us, and I was just like, what the heck just happened? And then I pulled up my set, and I was just like, oh no. So a huge miscalculation on my part, not being 100% familiar with my sets. And yeah, that was my fault, because Greninja aside from this thing, I pretty much win the match with Jirachi, and I let it go down with a stupid, non-paying attention to my match calculation. So we're going to bring in Cold Dude, because fire is fire, and we're spitting flames. I don't know. Do we go for mid-game spikes here? He's going to Volt Switch out, and that does a ton of damage. I was just like, woof. He's going to bring out Snack. We go for the Earth Power. That's right. We were packing the Earth Power. It does lower special defense, but unfortunately, we are going to save that thing to be able to sack later off. He's going to go for the Earth Power. That's a critical hit, and it doesn't do half. So we know we can take hits for days. We have the leftovers. He's going to Grass Knot, which is super duper effective. And it's just like, wow. Was not expecting the Grass Knot. But then again, I was not expecting Special Snack. So, sadness for us. Blueberry is pretty much, I don't want to say useless at this point, but it is. And the most we can do is bring it in and take a hit from something. But he's going to Volt Switch out. I don't want to sacrifice anything else at this moment. I mean, the entire reason we had that Suicune set was to be able to stand up to pretty much any form of this Zygarde Snake, which it did, and took it out. So he's going to bring in Arcanine. We're going to bring in Cold Dude. The sun is shining. We're just going to go for the Earth Power. He has seen it, so he knows that he needs to get out of there. The sunlight fades. He's going to reactivate the Electric Terrain, which makes me sad face. Had it lasted another turn, it is highly possible this Volt Switch would not kill us, but we have nothing to switch into because we haven't Mega'd up with our guy. Now we bring Control Alt Delete our Altaria, and looking back at this set, having Earthquake would have been, you know, super beneficial at this point because it just sweeps the rest of his team. We dropped the Draco Meteor, a special set this week, and he's just going to roar us out, and I was just like, okay. Did he want to get Beast Mode out here for a turn? We're just going to go for the Z move because I wasn't 100% sure what his set was. The Supersonic Sky Strike wouldn't have been enough regardless to be able to take out the Tapu Koko. So we're just going to protect, make sure that we outspeed this thing and get a hit off on it before it Volt Switches us in Electric Terrain, which it reactivated again. We go for the Bug Buzz, it's resisted, it still does a ton of damage. Volt Switch is going to 100% kill us because Electric Terrain and Tapu Koko is going to bring Quillfish back out here, and we don't have anything we can do to it that will guaranteed two-shot it with him being able to switch. So I was really hoping that he was baiting the Draco Meteor would switch back out into Tapu Koko and would eat a Hyper Voice to the face and kill it, but that isn't the case. He's going to Poison Jab us, which does 50%. We don't get poisoned, which is fantastic. We are able to roost back up to take another hit to see whether or not that was a high or low roll. We see that was probably a high to mid-range roll. We're going to miss Draco Meteor there, which is, you know, just fantastic. But he's going to get another 46% roll, which makes me think that is probably mid-range. We don't want to play the stall game anymore. I really thought he would switch there, predicting a Roost. He didn't. The Hyper Voice isn't enough to come back and save us there. So, great game by Crimson and the OKC Thudurus. And we lose another match, which is another match lost in a row. So, sadness. Like I said, I'm having to re-record this, so I don't remember exactly what our record is. We're like 4-3 or something at this point. And that's no bueno. Yeah, this was week 7. So, we had won 4. This is our 3rd loss in a row. So, that's no good. So, we're 4-3 moving forward. But anyways, guys, this has been Old Man Tup, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.